Well, hello everyone. I'm in Bethel in Seaside. Didn't expect to be here today actually. We were going to record the services as usual from Greenfield. Darren and I normally record the YouTube and Facebook services on a Friday, but there's a wedding in Greenfield tomorrow, which is Friday, and we do wish well to Simon and Amy. So we went down this morning to record the services, and lo and behold, the florists were there. There were family members there putting bows on the seats and all the wedding paraphernalia. And I know that it would be some time. So we decided to come down to Bethel to record the services, and that's what we've just done. So on Sunday, the services are at 10 o'clock, a Welsh service, at 11 o'clock and 5 o'clock an English service on YouTube and Facebook. Please join with us on the Greenfield page. Coming here to Bethel is always a joy for me, of course, because I was brought up here. And I'm standing in the gallery where we, as boys and teenagers especially, used to sit on a Sunday night. Across the way there, directly opposite, the girls would sit. I don't know why they separated us in those days, but that was the tradition, I suppose. And of course, we would often sort of wave at each other and make eyes at each other. And lo and behold, the deacons from the big seat would give us that knowing look, and the minister especially, if he gave us a nod or a look, we would know that there would be repercussions from parents afterwards. Anyway, they were the days, and they were good days in a sense. When I look at that pulpit now, I am so grateful for the ministry of this church, the Reverend Tregellis Williams, the Reverend David Edwards, and the Reverend Tom Morgan, of course, who was a great help to me when I felt a call to the ministry. I'm so grateful for all I learned here. And they were indeed happy days. The wedding is tomorrow, so we look forward to that. Well, when we talk about weddings, I think of the wedding feast of Cana in Galilee, remember, that's recorded for us in the Gospel of John. Now, John records that wedding, that first miracle of Jesus, for a particular reason. It was a wedding feast where the whole community surely was involved. And the host had prepared abundantly for his guests, but the wine had run out. Now, in wedding receptions, when the wine runs out, it's a little bit of an embarrassment for the host. It would have been an enormous embarrassment for the host in Cana of Galilee. It would have been a sign of his lack of preparation. And Mary was there with the other disciples, and Jesus was a guest that day. And Mary said, "Jesus, do something about it." And Jesus was reluctant at first, but said, "My time has not yet come." And then you don't say no to your mother, do you? And I'm sure that was the inspiration that Jesus was then able to perform that first miracle. And Mary told the servants, do exactly as he says. 12 jars were filled with water, the ceremonial jars normally used for ritual washing. And Jesus performed that miracle that turned the water into wine. But it was the best wine. The wine that is normally kept for the most important guests, the wine that would be presented early in the celebrations, because by the end of the night it doesn't really matter what sort of wine you served up, but it was the best wine of all, and that's where the message lies, doesn't it? Jesus turned the water into wine, turned something that was odorless, colourless, and lacking in effervescence into a wine that was rich and flavourful. And he still does that in the lives of those who trust and believe in him. When we're looking for purpose in life, Jesus gives us a purpose of loving God and loving our neighbour. When perhaps we feel down in life, Jesus gives us the inspiration of his presence and his friendship and his love. And through the word, we are reminded again and again that he will never forsake us and never leave us. Jesus brings purpose to our lives and gives us an inspiration to try and make this world a better place. That's what the gospel is, really. It turns the mediocre into a reason for celebration and rejoicing when we know the love of God in the Lord Jesus Christ. So, dear friends, I pray you will know that as well. Well, I'm making my way now downstairs, and I pray that you will join with us on Sunday. And once again, thanks to the good people of Bethel for allowing us to come here today in order to record the service. Remember what Bethel means? It's the house of God, and it's the gate of heaven. God bless and take care.